The next phase of the get up is to roll up to the elbow. And this is where we really start to get the sensation that the get up is taking us through developmental movement patterns, the first of which is a rolling pattern. There's a part of this in which we do multiple things at once. That's really the only way you can be successful in this particular phase. So it's as broken down as it can get. We first do our roll and setup. We then do our floor press, and then the next phase involves three things happening simultaneously. Pushing through our bent leg's heel, pulling through our free arm's elbow, and turning our body to get up to the elbow. If you just pull through the arm and turn, you're not going to have as easy a time as if you also push through the heel. If you just pull through the arm and push through the heel and fail to turn the body, you're not going to get anywhere. You have to do all three things at once. The last phase, where we're returning to the floor from the elbow, is where we explore the hollow body position the most in the get-up. It's really the only place where that's going to happen. The idea that the get-up is a rolling pattern is contrary to the idea that the get-up is a sit-up. It is a rolling pattern. It is not a sit-up. We will eventually get to the point where we're sitting up, but because of the rotational nature, we're only going to be sitting on one hip. If we do it as a rotational pattern, a rolling pattern, it's going to be so much easier than what a lot of folks do, which is try to do it as a sit-up. The get up to the elbow. Grip, stack, pack the shoulders, big belly breath, turn as one. Set the free leg, set the free arm, set the bent leg, big belly breath and arch, trigger and press. Now once I'm up in this position, I'm going to let that arch go just a little bit. I no longer need to protect the shoulder blade that much because the bell is already at arm's length. Next, it's push through the heel of the bent leg, pull through the elbow of the free arm, and turn the body. If I do that all with a power breath, it's a lot easier. Now, on the way back down, I'm going to pretend like I'm pushing off of something with my free hand. I'm going to push myself away from a big heavy rock. And that's going to put me in this sort of crunch position as I come back down so that I land in control. One thing that can help with the rotational aspect of this is if I pretend like I'm grabbing a vertical post with my free arm and pulling myself up onto my elbow with that post, using it to help turn my body as I go. But I can't forget to push through the heel of the bent leg either. So I grab the post, I turn up, and then I can use that same post to push away on my way back down and get into this little bit of a crunch that's going to help protect my lumbar spine as I come back down to the floor. If I've taken the time to get my shoulder packed and to get my glutes turned on and to get everything tight before I do my floor press, just in that first phase, maintain the tension during the floor press, I'm going to be ready to do this roll and not even really have to think about it too much. So even though there is a lot going on in this phase, if I've already put the work in the first two phases, the roll and setup and the floor press, it's going to be much easier.